yet for him. I mean, there's a lot of ceremonies, right. A lot of 24 hours.
And the funny thing about this matchup, John, if you, as recently as a year ago, this matchup could well have been in a Grand Slam final. The last year has seen a precipitous drop in the play of Alex Corretja. He's, I'm sure, in the latter years of your career. Don't leave your ammunition out there on the tour. You're saving it for these.
He's way too smart for that now. That's exactly why he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And Corretja's going to have a hard time staying with him on this surface. He doesn't hit the ball as cleanly. Agassi, by the way, an excellent wind player. One of the best I've ever seen. Corretja, one of the worst. So if this wind picks up, it's going to make things even more nightmarish.
Try to get a read on that. Towels on the back of the chair. Watch the players' shirts in the breeze. See what it's like on the court.
I'll tell you one thing Corretja's realizing as he's gotten older. Better. So that rivalry has helped both of them, and in some ways has helped Agassi still be out there and playing as well as he has. Inspired him. Just look at how well he hits the ball. It's just unbelievable.
That point, and even a player like Corretja knows in the prior matches he's.
I'm not sure what liquid metal is exactly, or if it's they poured some liquid in there and it's. Don't think it's still moving around, do you?
Not.
There's another one. I'm going to take a bet. I could be proved wrong. I'll check into this. But my suspicion is that he's using the same racket. They paint it to, you know, because they're going to.
And Agassi does it. So Andre will have a chance to serve this set out in brief fashion.
Such a good shot from Agassi. The high part of the net. Corretja expecting an excellent match against Elanawi. And he's just cruising here at triple set point.
Wow. So just 26 minutes. Well, when you can see it literally when you look at Corretja, you can see a player who's used to success, has no confidence. It does not take much to knock a player like that out. So quick break for Agassi to start the second set.
Yeah, they moved the first couple sets. So his incredible desire that got him in that match. Corretja here with the chance to break. Boy, that's some point. Incredible. Really, both players. Corretja's got to be thinking, what in the world do I have to do here? Here in the top 10 in the world. And make that 14 because he was finished 1 year at 10 as well.
So Corretja hangs on there. Down one break, but does hold his. All right, Michael, 15:30 here on Agassi's serve.
And that's why they call Agassi the Punisher there. Just rip that forehand for a winner. That's a part of the game he certainly improved as a server.
Yeah, 116 and well placed.
Well placed. He's got a percentage at about 60. He's even occasionally served and volleyed. We've seen that, not here, but at Wimbledon and when necessary. He's thinking constantly out there. The Alanawi match comes to mind,
Right.
so he could take advantage of that at Wimbledon. He does what it takes.
Again,
3-1 now for Agassi in the second set. Well, Vince Spady is hanging in there against Flavio Corretja. Won the third. Alex Corretja's best friend's playing right now, Albert Costa. He's up a set and serving for the second set against Ramon Sluiter.
Again, just good tennis there. Agassi hit a again, so discouraging for Corretja. Watch that ball being rifled by him on a consistent basis. You see, he's hitting off the back foot. He doesn't have a lot on it.
Roddick Henman first round.
And he missed significant time earlier in the year with the surgery he had on his shoulder. So that is the reason he's not seeded. It certainly made it more interesting for us tonight. Yeah, the thing is, Corretja's trying to do things.
Asking, are you sure? And Carlos says, you know, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're going to lose this set anyway.
And Agassi started that point with a big blast right up the middle. 56 minutes of dominance for Andre Agassi.
Tough time finding happiness out there on the court, and we'd sure like to see her feel good about herself and her game, because things have been tricky and tough for her for a long time. She's a very talented young girl. You're right, she would have a great opportunity here.
John, this seems like a good opportunity to mention for so many of our daytime viewers who are players themselves. Right now, believe it or not, on the second day, the doubles have started. The men's doubles first match is being contested right now, and it's, of all people, Jonas Bjorkman and Todd Woodbridge are playing.
That's surprising.
They are
What's the rush?
They are the 4th seed.
I guess Portas Robredo, they might have a flight tonight, huh? Robredo lost first round of the singles. Please.
That's who they're playing.
Put doubles.
And I can't help but think when I say that team's name as we're sending our thoughts for all of us on to the Bonds family earlier, we should do the same for Leander Paes, who's recovering
correct.
in Orlando, Florida from an ailment, still undetermined, but hope is that it's not serious. But he will not play mixed doubles here, nor will his partner Martina Navratilova.
That was an excellent decision by her. We wish Leander the best as we watch Agassi blow another ball by Corretja. And here's again. I mean, there's no back.
His money, hallmark of the U.S. Open.
Australian Open is also equal prize money. And Wimbledon and the French inching closer each year, but won't give in totally. How good does that feel for Corretja? Finally wins a backhand rally. I don't know how he thinks that backhand return is going to work. He slices it and then runs backwards. Agassi's too good to be troubled by that. And that ball hits the service line. Gives Agassi a couple different options. And Agassi plays a high percentage.
One there in the bottom right. Where'd that come from?
Just a change of pace. Just for fun, probably. That's actually a ball. It was there by mistake. He couldn't return that far back. Corretja's ball got shorter and shorter. Agassi inched closer and closer to the net and finishes him off. Look at this shot that Corretja's forced to hit. That's not going to win too many points. In the bull ring, that might have worked. Ole.
Corretja looks at that one forlornly.
Corretja wants to prolong that career. It may be too late to do so, but you should watch the films of Agassi's forehand. More compact swing. I mean, he takes that big looping shot and he mishits way too many forehands. He's going to have to do some serious looking in the mirror, Corretja. Because there's a bunch of young Spaniards that looked up to him, and now all of a sudden he's going to have trouble beating those guys, for starters. He's out of the top 100. He's being outclassed by one of the greatest players of all time.
Former top 10 player went through qualifying here this year and made the draw. Thomas Enqvist. Well, just all Agassi, and it's been that way from the first ball. So 3 match points.
Thank you.
Well, that was pretty much a glorified workout.
A butt kicking.
And Andre Agassi. proving